Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Houston Rockets. Tip-off goes to Houston. Now, here is Smith and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Russell. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. That's a 2 from Smith. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Russell from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he changes speeds so well, so when D'Lo shows off the quickness, that shot can come from just about anywhere.
Now here is Smith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the free throw, no good. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Utah. Here's Maxwell, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here is Smith, out to the wing. Here's Maxwell. Again, the Rockets score.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. He talked about the problems that Karl Anthony Towns presents. Coach said there's no way to take away his inside game and his perimeter game. You just have to pick one of those to live with. That is not an easy choice, but it's one that most coaches have to make. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Bangs home the trifecta.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Feeds to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rockets trail. To the paint. And the basket by Maxwell. Maxwell's got 6.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, the defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Horry. Shumpert, he's checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Russell against Cassell. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Towns. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Ball's knocked loose. Ellie against Edwards. Ellie passes to Cassell. Over Russell. Cassell, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Cassell against Russell. Cassell, the pass to Olajuwon. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by Russell.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside and finds an angle.
And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 2. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Here's Olajuwon, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Russell dishes to Edwards. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. For the 3, drills the three-pointer. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Pass to Bullard. And here is Brooks. Here's Olajuwon, defended by Towns. Here's Cassell. Whoa, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Minnesota, Ricky Rubio is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, tough on the offensive end, just really sloppy play, and Beasley doesn't mind picking that one up and doing something with it.
Brooks against Rubio. Brooks with the bounce pass. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Pull-up jumper, and Houston again with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Rubio. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poked away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Thorpe, he checked in for Olajuwon. Ori comes in for Bullard. Maxwell, he's checked in for Ellie. And Smith subbed in for Cassell. Smith feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Brooks. 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ori gets the bucket.
And I love whenever Ori rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure, the D has to respect it.
Here's Rubio. Thorpe on the glass, grabs the ball. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Ori passes to Brooks. And he drops it in from the low post.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
That's tipped. Here's Edwards. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Smith for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And combining that great speed with a deft shooting touch. Kenny, the Jet, on point there from distance.
It's Beasley on the wing. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Rockets trail. Here's Reed. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Yep, it counts. Maxwell's got 8 points.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Count that one.
Now, you understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there to make plays.
Now Smith. He's got 9. 52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ori. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Ori's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Rockets trail by 4. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Edwards, and he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 19 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Just 3 on the clock. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He had 21 points. And thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got Smith. Thorpe is out there with Ori. Then it's Elijah, and it's Maxwell in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rockets trail by 10. Smith with it, picked up by Edwards. Maxwell kicks to Smith. Inside. Here is Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Smith. And the shot is good. Smith's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Towns, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
It's stolen by Smith. They're running. Pass to Ori. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ellie's checked in for Ori. Shumpert comes in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Ellie against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Shumpert. Over Beasley. They get the rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Olajuwon's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Count the basket.
Well, when Shumpert can have a little bit of room to find some angles, he can slither in to score like that.
He gets that one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Rockets making a switch here. Bullard's checked in. Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. Culver comes in for Malik Beasley. Here's Olajuwon. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Cassell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Russell against Cassell. From downtown. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Russell passes to Culver. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Left side, Towns. Here's Russell. Towns trying to get open. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 11 points.
Well, that's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Cassell against Russell. Shoots from the line. Lets the 3 fly. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Ellie.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The 10-footer. Here's Okogie. And it's in there.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
For the Rockets, Ori's checked in for Bullard. Maxwell comes in for Ellie. And Brooks subbed in for Cassell. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Timberwolves. 1:03 left to play in the third. Brooks outside. Pass to Olajuwon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and one. Russell with a nice play.
Smith checked in for Iman Shumpert. Free throw good, Russell. Rockets trail by 10. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Russell against Smith. The pass to Maxwell.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Jumps up, and a slam dunk by Russell.
Well, Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
Brooks against Rubio. Brooks, the pass to Ori. Unloads from 13. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's a Kobe. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Minnesota. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Towns is out there with Culver. And it's a Kogi in a power forward.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Free throw good, Russell.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the talent level that D'Angelo Russell has. Now it's about planting his seeds so that the roots grow with an organization.
Pass to Maxwell. Back to Smith. Tries again. And Olajuwon finishes inside.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Right wing. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's McDaniels. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Minnesota making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Here's Smith. Just over a minute played here in the 4th.
Get there, get there.
Free throw line jump shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Okogie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon against Towns. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Rubio. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Rubio against Smith. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Beasley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
First free throw is good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Houston making some changes. Amon Shumpert has come in for Maxwell, and it's Cassell in for Smith. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. Rockets trail by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. The pass to Ori. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Four on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe, and it's good off the back rim and in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They double him with Shumpert. A nice shot by McDaniels. 9 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Towns has gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Cassell, the pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Outside Shumpert. He feeds it to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Shumpert surveying the floor and finding the open man, so a nice swing pass on that possession.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Left side, Towns. Edwards passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Outside Shumpert. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Olajuwon, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cassell against Rubio. Another shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Up top, Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.